Today's video is going to be a reaction video about the fact that Daniel Ricciardo has signed a 2-year deal with the Renault Formula 1 team, which means that he will part ways with Red Bull at the end of this season. Bloody hell, I didn't see that one coming, did I? I mean, I did a video previously about the future or the options, shall I say, that are open to Daniel Ricciardo, but I never really seriously considered Renault to be one of them. Now let's discuss what this means for Renault themselves, Nico Hülkenberg, and Red Bull Racing, and most importantly Daniel himself. Well, I think that Daniel made that decision because he wanted a new challenge. Don't forget, Red Bull brought him into, made it possible for him to make his F1 debut back in 2011 with the HRT team. I just think he wanted a new challenge, and I also think that he's gonna push Renault forward in terms of going for fighting for victories, or make sure that they're up there, because he's always said that he is now ready to win the world championship. I think it's for him it's the obvious choice, because I think at Red Bull he was maybe not the official number 2 driver, but definitely the unofficial one, because I think the Red Bull team is all for Max Verstappen. For Nico Hülkenberg, it means that he's gonna have to up his game, because I think if he gets beaten comprehensively by Daniel Ricciardo, his Formula 1 career might be coming to an end. Having said that, I do believe that the fact that Daniel Ricciardo is joining Renault next season will force Renault to give them a race-winning car and actually challenge for become a title contender, because I don't think Danny Rick would have signed if he wasn't convinced, or if he hadn't been assured that Renault can produce a race-winning car next season. And I personally think they are not too far away from that actually. So I think it's good for Nico Hülkenberg as well, because I think he will break his he will break it into becoming a race winner with Renault, especially with Danny Rick by his side. What do I think that means for Red Bull? I think, as I said before, I think they've put all the eggs in one behind Max Verstappen. But I also think that the fact that Danny Rick didn't want to remain at Red Bull clearly indicates that he isn't entirely convinced that the Honda engine will deliver next season. So and I as I said before, I actually made a video about it where I said, the fact that Red Bull have signed with Honda will be the death sentence. A lot of people disagree with me, but I think that is still the case. Where do I think this is going to leave Carlos Sainz? Well, I think he is going to go back to Red Bull, and I think he's going to go back to Red Bull and become Max Verstappen's teammate. I do not believe he's going to go to McLaren and replace Stoffel Van Dorn. Alright, anyway guys, this has been it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Laters, bye!
Yeah.